DA unveils campaign against Gauteng's highway toll fees, and African governments call to adopt policies which will ensure effective use of water. From a news desk, I'm Lebo Changela. The DA in Gauteng has unveiled its campaign against the province's highway toll fees. The campaign will involve public mobilization through social media and various protest actions. Cabinet approved the reduced toll tariffs, which will see motorists paying 40 cents and motorcycles 24 cents per kilometer. The toll fees are set to come into effect early next year. Tapahane reports.
The DA says there will be a dedicated website with posters that can be downloaded and printed that includes 10 reasons to stop the toll roads. There'll also be a useful table to help people work out how much they'll pay a month for using the toll roads. The party says a DA's Stop Highway Robbery petition has been signed by over 12,000 people, and the Gauteng Legislature's Petition Committee will shortly hold public hearings on anti-toll petitions. DA leader Helen Zille will lead a number of meetings and protests. SABC News.
The African continent faces severe droughts and food shortages if African governments do not adopt the necessary laws and policies which will ensure the effective use of water. This is the view of Kenya Member of Parliament Walba Otichilo. He was speaking about Earth observation and monitoring fresh water from space at the 62nd International Astronomical Congress in Cape Town. Otichilo says unless urgently addressed, Africa will face serious problems as climate change continues to have a negative impact. He says the water shortage is the biggest challenge facing Africa.
In comparison to the world, Africa has only 9% of internal fresh water, particularly the Greater Horn of Africa. Every effort must be made to use the available scarce water in a more efficient and effective way. The issue of food security is directly related to water.
The outcry continues over the Dalai Lama's cancelled visit to South Africa. The exiled Tibetan spiritual leader cancelled his trip yesterday when he was not granted a visa in time for his planned flight tomorrow. He was planning to attend Archbishop Emeritus Desmond Tutu's 80th birthday celebrations on Friday. COP's youth leader, Babanga, says it is disgusted by the ANC government as the country has always supported progressive thinkers.
We believe that South Africa is becoming an agent of big financial institutions, including China. South Africa has succumbed on the principle of being an internationalist diplomatic country that seeks to intervene in the problems of the world. Today our country is being sold by the government of the ANC to China as an extension of its problem. Because South Africa, throughout its history and its participation to the struggle for liberation, it has always supported the progressive thinkers like Dalai Lama.
And a team of South African students from Wits University have scooped several awards at the prestigious International Genetically Engineered Machine competition in Amsterdam. With help from the Department of Science and Technology and the Council of Scientific and Industrial Research, the South African students are doing the country proud. This university's Professor Marco Weinberg.
We entered a team last year. We were the first African team to compete in last year's competition. We did okay. We got a bronze medal. And this year we thought we'd try and go one better. And we set aside a team of 6 students. We competed this year in the international competition again. And we just returned home from the regional competition in Amsterdam, where we did very, very well. It's a highly sought after thing. I think students from all over the world, from the very best universities, Harvard, Cambridge, Yale, these students are really aiming to get these prizes.